If there was only one advice I could give balding men, you're losing your hair, you know it, I know it, they know it. One advice. What is that advice? There's a lot of things you have to do, but if I were to narrow things down to one simple thing, this would be it. I need you, if you already are not doing this, to start. You need to go to the gym, and doing this, it changes absolutely everything. Going to the gym does something. It finally allows you to feel attractive. If you are like the common person, then your physique is mid. Your physique is just what it would be because you don't do anything. If you eat too much, then you maybe have a gut and you're a little flabby here and there, and maybe you have some hanging things under your neck. You know what I'm talking about? No shame, all right? No shame. We all have a starting point, as long as that's not your end point. Really, going to the gym, being in shape, and eating healthy is something you want to do regardless if you're losing your hair or not. But if you're asking me, the best advice I could give you is to go to the gym. Now you stop looking at what you're missing up here and you start looking at what you have to offer. You could be bald. You take that shirt off. Even if you have your shirt on, the way it fits you, it just fits differently. So what you're doing here is, because you're losing your hair, you probably lost some confidence. And then the approach here is that while you go to the gym, you give it a year and a half and you built new confidence. Now you have something else to hold on to, more things to offer. If you've never gone to the gym, this is probably what I would suggest. Assuming that you are interested in going to the gym, the first thing I would do is I would download the free guide that I have in my description, because I do talk about a few things you could do in the gym that I feel help bald men specifically, apart from other things that help bald men, but I dive a little deeper into that. And let me touch on those topics right now. You've never been to the gym. You probably wonder, where should you start? So let's begin. I'm assuming two things, right? You are either overweight or underweight. Or maybe you're not overweight or underweight, but you just have no muscle. If you are overweight, meaning that you are fat, what we consider as fat, which just means you have an excess surplus of fat in your body, then what I would suggest is simply eating less and going out for walks. Eventually, over time, you're going to start losing weight. And when you get to the point where you feel good, then I will go to the gym. Right? When you get to the point where you look slim, then I will start going to the gym and lifting weights so that your muscle can grow. Now, if you're there now, or if you are intermediate, or if you are just skinny, you're gonna follow this advice. Again, this is for beginners, so I'm not talking about some advanced anything. If you are somebody that already goes to the gym and you have your routine and you're super advanced and you hear this and you might be like, oh, shut the fuck up, get the fuck out of this video, because this advice is clearly not for you. So if you are a beginner, you want to focus on this exercise: incline bench press. You could use a bar and YouTube this. YouTube it if you don't know what I'm talking about. Press or incline bench press with dumbbells. You can use a bar or a dumbbell. That's what you want to focus on. And when I say focus on is, you're going to start lifting this with light weight, and then you're going to start adding more weight to it until you can not lift a lot. All right, you want to stay between 8 reps. So your first light one should be around 8. The next one should be around 6. The heaviest one should be around 4 reps. And you're done. Do that 2 times a week. Start there. Start there. Again, this is for beginners. Start there. Once you do that, in the description, I have a guide. I have other exercises you should focus on. But if you're starting out, just do that one, because you've never been to the gym, and it's okay. And this is enough to get you going, and it will change your appearance if you do it for a good amount of time. So don't feel like you're not gonna make any progress. You will. Anyways, it's been nice. I've been so busy lately. It's crazy. So I apologize for not posting yesterday, but I will keep on posting. Have a good night, fellas.